know, it was just a year ago here at WWDC when we narrowly averted a major OS X naming crisis. You may remember that we were able to deftly shift from names based on big cats to names based on beautiful places in California, starting, of course, with OS X Mavericks. Well, it's another year and time for another name. And so we collected our crack product marketing team, shoved them in their VW minibus, and set them out on the road. Now, they first ventured south, discovering OS X Oxnard. Now, this wasn't quite right, but undeterred, they headed east, landing at OS X Rancho Cucamonga. Still, we hadn't quite hit the mark, so they boldly ventured north, landing at OS X Weed. Now, strangely, this one had large pockets of support within the product marketing organization, but saner heads did prevail, and they set off on what then was a somewhat more circuitous path that took them ultimately to a place that embodies the beauty and power of OS X. We discovered OS X Yosemite. We also use the same gorgeous translucent material for the dock. And check out these beautifully crafted new icons. So clean and yet so fundamentally still Mac. And check out that trash can. That is a gorgeous trash can. You wouldn't believe how much time we spent crafting a trash can. So my notifications here, but I also have Today View, so I can see my calendar at a glance, my weather. These are interactive, so I can click, get hourly weather, clock, interact with stocks, for instance, or even reminders. So here I'm supposed to practice for a demo, and I forgot to do that, but it's too late now. So we'll send that one on its way.
So now it's really easy to add a comment. So check out the climbers. There we go. Now I can have a little fun with this. So I'm going to go ahead and create a cartoon bubble. Okay. Not so good at drawing, but markup's going to help me. There we go. So luckily it can clean it up. It's better than I am. So now I can add a caption. And so I think I'm going to appeal to the inner developer in all of us. I'm going to type in, I hope the rope is, wait for it, multi-threaded. Yeah.
Use my Mac here, and you notice my Mac actually is aware that I was using my phone. So with a click, I bring up that message. It's right where I left off. Does anyone want to go? And you know, to give these people some inspiration about what they might be able to experience at karaoke night, you just summon a picture from last year's karaoke event. Now that ought to get them going. So I'll send that one on its way. Next up, phone calling. Hold it one sec. Well, this is from my mom. Now, she surely wants to grill me about the newest fourth-tier LLVM compiler in Safari, but this is not the right time. I know you'd all love to hear from Mom, but I'm going to screen. I'm sorry. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman, but this is my space. So
was buying their first Apple device. Now, many of these customers were switchers from Android. They had bought an Android phone by mistake and then had sought a better experience and a better life for Android, which dominates the mobile malware market. No wonder experts are saying things like this. Android fragmentation is turning devices into a toxic hell stew of vulnerabilities. And I can do the same thing with a video message or even with a selfie. So I'm going to dare a selfie here. Let's hold down the camera button. Not my best look. Let's see what Kim has to say about this. Because you don't want to have to clean these up. Audio and video messages can take up space. They'll self-destruct unless you choose to keep. Whoa, what's this? So Craig should be backstage, but he apparently has sent me a message, and it looks important, so if you don't mind, I'm going to play it back. And I can play it back in line, even with the video message here.
Joss, we've got a serious situation developing back here. I can't control this. These aren't going to work. Brian, you've got to do something. I got it. Joss, I'm going to need you to buy us one more time.
Needless to say, hair like that doesn't come easy. So while he's dealing with this crisis backstage, oh, look, I've actually got an audio message from him. Now, what's really cool is I can actually listen to audio messages and reply to them from the lock screen simply by raising the iPhone to my ear.
Hey, Joss, we got the crisis contained back here. I'm good to go, so wrap it up whenever you're ready.
And that's that easy to listen to.